request come the guns. This concoction hails from the heavens, from above, from one of our very first fans of Boilermakers, Angel. This fan was actually gracious enough to sponsor our beer for today. Busch beer, of which I imagine probably costs more than this entire bottle of Kentucky Deluxe. What am I expecting from these beauties today is a wave of heat. The taste of Grandpa. Today we'll introduce you the Burning Busch. What is a Boilermaker, you may ask? Well, it's a gentleman's drink. My name is CJ and welcome to Boilermakers, where we are going to discover the perfect combination of beer and whiskey. Kentucky Deluxe Kentucky Blended Whiskey. This guy was actually born and distilled in the US of A back in the great year of 1935. One of the spirits that actually rushed out of the Great Depression, other known as the Prohibition era. A group of investors got together in Bardstown, Kentucky to found Old Haven Hill Spring Distillery. A man by the name of Joseph L. Beam, cousin to the great Mr. Jim Beam, yes, that gentleman, was actually the first master distiller of this lovely beauty. Though this company was later bought out and renamed to Haven Hill Distillery, Joseph Beam's descendants remain master brewers to this day. Haven Hill Distillery is known to be the second largest holder of bourbon whiskey in the world. This piece of America is actually 40% alcohol by volume, which means that it is 80 proof and can be found at the very top. Not really at the bottom of any whiskey shelf, or in my case, my grandfather's back pocket. Aged 36 months, 20% straight bourbon whiskey, and 80% natural grain spirits. What does that mean, you may ask? Well, we really don't know. Could it be rye? Could it be mast? Or could it be something else, such as malted barley? Who knows? It was donated to us. Let's try it out for the fans. It's gonna be one hell of a ride. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I'll get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Today we have Kentucky Deluxe. It smells like whiskey. There's definitely alcohol in there. It has a golden brown to it that may or may not be natural. I'm a little bit excited about this. You see, as we introduced in the beginning, it's actually a relative of Jim Beam. So it can't actually be that bad. Actually, let's try it out. It's not bad. It's okay. It's the Ok-est whiskey that I've ever had before. There's actually no flavor whatsoever. There's a burning sensation that sticks in the back of the palate. It actually skips over the entire tongue and it's just hanging out there by the uvula. I'm pretty sure this would be more favorable when it would come to cleaning a wound. What are you expecting from this? Maybe a little bit of oak, maybe a little bit of honey, the deluxe treasure that it advertises to be? No, none of the above. It's simply alcohol. If I dip my finger in here, I'm pretty sure some of the brown would actually come off of my skin. Busch beer, the sound of refreshment. Brewed in the US of A and brought to us by the Anheuser-Busch Company. Introduced to the world in 1955, this lager was originally named Busch Bavarian Beer. 1979 brought us many things in history, such as the nuclear accident of 3 Mile Island, China's one child per family rule, as well as the great Pink Floyd's The Wall. In addition to the rebranding of this guy to Busch Beer. It is 4.3% alcohol by volume, 114 carbs, and an outstanding 6.9 grams of protein per 12 ounces. Let's hear this baby pop. Nice and light, but not compared to the actual Busch Light, as we can see. We have a faint yellow, like if you actually took a beer and you put half of it with water because you're trying to save a bit. It smells like beer 3 days later, and it tastes like seltzer water. It's not bad. It's not great. There's not really a good flavor to it. This beer is about as wet as if you slept with your mouth open. It's like you decided to make out with that girl, but for some reason you wanted to run sandpaper down your tongue. We got a little bit of tasty rubbing alcohol and just water with some bubbles on it. Let's see how it works together. Open this guy once more. We tilt it Whoa. I thought you do beer first. Oh. Let's get that head because that's probably the only refreshing part of it. We have a naturally diluted yellow, followed by brown, gold stuff, and boom, 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 boom. We have yellow and we have... What am I expecting from this profile together? Zero taste whatsoever. I'm expecting to actually get more hydrated. Oh. Ooh. There's heat. It has a good punch at the very beginning, and you're expecting it to follow up with flavor and then something to come out of it at the end. It's not worth it. It's like being in a hit and run with a smart car. Was there damage? This is like the biggest letdown ever. Let me describe this in the best possible way. I'm like not inspired whatsoever when it comes to either of these. It's like, hey, volume A over here, there's no pleasure whatsoever. It's just whiskey because, I don't know. And this guy over here, Busch Beer, I mean, it's just beer. I mean, you might as well just take Busch out of it and just put beer, rubbing alcohol and beer together. I mean, at least Buffalo Trace, which is older than America, had the, audacity to taste like something. This is just... What do you say? It's brown. I mean, at least it's not plastic, right? I mean, I don't think it would break even if I tried my best to throw it on the ground. This guy over here, it's a great color combination, and I'm talking about the can alone. Don't drink this. Don't. I mean, it's not bad. It's gonna get you there. There's some alcohol followed by some other alcohol, and we put it together, and I'm pretty sure after 10, yeah, you're gonna be good, but... You have better options. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He takes a whiskey drink. He takes a vodka drink. He takes a cider drink. He takes a lager drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy. Danny boy. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. It has a good punch. Like, it's a good jab right at the very beginning, but after that, it's just like, boom! I'm pretty sure the alcohol content is there, but am I excited about it? No. Could I get to the bottom of the glass? No. Is it whiskey? What is that other 80%? Honestly, is it just water? This is definitely a letdown. It's just there. T-H-E-R-E. There. I mean, I'm not going to spell it with an I-R because no one wants to possess this. Cheers! Cheers to you, the uninspired. Cheers to you, the unmotivated. Cheers to you, those of which are fine just calling your parents your roommates because it sounds cooler when you actually go to the bar. Cheers to you, the ones who take the skin off of the fried chicken and actually just eat the chicken. What is wrong with you, honestly? I mean, it's beer, it's whiskey, supposedly. Who knows? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have an awesome time. Cheers to you, the uninspired, the Kentucky Deluxe, and the Busch beer.